the track we're on now isn't the part we're going to be running around on. This is just where we enter the track from our staging area. So once again, what we're going to do is I need you guys to kind of follow in my tracks, just like I was making tracks in the snow. We're going to do one really snow recon lap. We want to stay a couple, 3 car lengths between the cars, and I'll sort of explain things as I go through them and show you where all these marks are. And we'll be picking it up as we see that everybody's in the right line and doing the right thing. So here we go. Now we're actually on the track. We're going to come around that left-hander that you just passed. It's a pretty fast part of the track right here. So coming up, we're going to be diving down into the infield course, and there's a pretty good bump right there where you transition from the oval to the infield, but it actually tosses you to the left, which is where we want to go. So right in here, we're going to be on the brakes a little bit, and anytime you see a cone that's laying down on its side like that one on your right, that's the cone you want to be by. Just be around it. Now right here, you want to stay to the left all the way around, but then it's a pretty quick transition back to the right to put your right side of your car right on that red and white stripe, right by that cone that you were all just going by. Once you come around there, you want to stay to the right because this is your turn-in point for your next corner. But as you're passing that cone, you want to be looking over here to your left because you really have to bend the car pretty quick to the left to hit your apex of this corner. Coming up, we have a couple of S's right here. It's kind of fun. Real quick little right, then a smooth left. And like I say, smooth is really safe and it's very, very quick. So smooth left, and that after you go through the S's, then you can go ahead and open it up along the back straight here. We're going to be carrying some pretty good speed along this back straight. We've got some cones set up here on the right to keep us from getting airborne because there's quite a little dip there. But we'll stay to the left of that. But as you come flying down this back straight and come over this rise, you're going to want to be on the brakes pretty good because now we have what's really kind of a fun little part of the track. You do a little braking right here, and then you put one steering input in. It's a big left-hand sweeper, and hold that same steering input. Look far ahead of you to get over by this cone on the right, which is your turn-in cone. And if you do it right, that same steering maneuver will take you right through that apex right there and right over to this track out cone that's on my right now. Here's another short straight that we'll be cruising down, and we'll be catching some pretty good speed right in through here too. So now we're coming up on a big right sweeper, so we want to do all our braking in a straight line. Remember that string theory and separating those controls. So here we are going around this big right sweeper. You want to rest your foot on the gas pedal to set the car back down to the suspension, but don't add too much throttle, because right here going onto the front straight, or the pit straight I should say, we're going to see a cone on the left and then immediately one on the right, and you want to try and dive towards that one on the right and then get off towards the grass in your track out cone. And you'll see it'll make more sense once we pick up the speed a little bit. Then coming down the pit straight, right here, you're going to be hitting the brakes right just 5 or 6 feet off the wall, and at these 2 cones that are laying down, right there, you want to start looking to your left and bend the car pretty hard to the left. You need to get way